Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com, and today I'm talking about an Aries ascendant, Aries rising, Pisces moon, Pisces 12th house moon, and Taurus sun, second house sun in Taurus. So let's understand the ascendant. You have your ascendant degree in cardinal fire, ruled by Mars, and you are the archetype of the pioneer. You have your moon in the 12th house. The 12th house, according to astrologers, is, in many astrologers, the house of your undoing. It is the house of incarceration, mental asylums, and addictions, and escapism, and martyrdom, and self sacrifice. And it is the sign of Pisces, the sign of Christos. So, in a way, you like to play the savior, you like to rescue people with the 12th house moon, and it becomes more prominent with a Taurus sun because Taurus likes to restore and build upon what is there, and the sun is your soul's vitality, it's your soul's contract while you're born, and that is in fixed earth, feminine. So you have a combination of masculine and a double feminine, which should make you very beautiful, because Taurus and Pisces women are very beautiful, and the combination of your sun moon, you probably dress very well and very beautifully, but with a very unique touch to it. Pisces 12th house moon, it's because you've seen so much and gone through so much. Everything that you wear is kind of unique and has a spiritual meaning to it, if you found your higher calling. So the ascendant is the degree of the zodiac rising on the eastern side of the horizon at the moment of your birth. Okay, and the ascendant is kind of like the armor we wear, is the Jungian mask we use to interact with society. It is how the world perceives us. It's our physical body and the way we look. Ascendant in Mars ruled Aries, you are the archetype of the pioneer and the leader. You're not afraid to say it how it is. You're not afraid to make eye contact. Aries rules the face and the brain. So this is a very important part of your identity, and you accentuate it. Red lipstick, highlighters. Red's your color. It's Mars, red. And think of what happens when the sun moves into Aries. There's a mini Big Bang. That's how the soul feels. It's springtime. Everything is born anew in the northern hemisphere, and this freshness, this youth, this vibrancy. So this is the Aries energy. It's not easy. It's not soothing. It's agitating. It burns you into higher awareness. Mars is your worldly ruler, Mercury is your soul ruler. So ultimately, Aries is not just about fighting, combativeness, libidinal exchanges. It is about the higher mind and messages from the higher spirit. If you tune into that, you will be able to access your moon signs karma much easier. But remember, that is not easy to master, because after the age of 35, your moon sign, according to esoteric astrology, becomes your biggest challenge. So that's something you need to look at, Ascendant in Aries, it gives you a very, your face, as I said, ruled by Aries, very accentuated, very prominent in your whole personality. Eyes, moody, penetrating. You can appear rude, very sharp features, sharp, prominent features, thinnish lips, look devoid of compassion. You can be quite cruel and sadistic if you like, but I don't think so. With your Pisces moon, you're very sensitive. And a second house Taurus moon, you probably love to build or love beautiful things. You love to build and work towards something substantial. If you can use the solar power of staying power, you'll be able to achieve very many things. Aries, Pisces by themselves, not great at detailing, not great with completions. Okay, all the Pisces should be, because it is the culmination, but not always, because they are like emotional sponges. They soak off messages from all over. Now, since you are the infant of the zodiac, Aries rising, there could be a selfish streak about you, because infants understand self-preservation. So it may be about me for you in your youth, and later on you understand that me becoming we makes more sense, and you become less selfish. But this could be a very selfish energy. Remember, Virgo is your sixth house of health, so Virgo rules the nervous system and the digestive system. Be careful what you put in your mouth. Otherwise, it could become a migraine, chronic headaches if your Mars is incorrectly placed. Chronic headaches, ENT issues, glasses, losing your hair also. Aries rising, sometimes tend to have thin hair. Even women tend to wear their hair short and have more testosterone in their bodies. You're double female, so I would say you're more feminine than most of the Aries ascendant types, okay? And Pisces moon, I think personally, is an easier placement for women than for men, right? Now, because Aries ascendant makes you very edgy, you very nervous. Virgo's your sixth house, you're nervous. You can be quite the warrior also, okay? And during hard aspects of Mars, be careful of accidents, okay, freak fires, driving under the influence, because your Pisces moon can make you a drinker, even a functional alcoholic. All right. Now, Aries, Pisces moon. So the moon is all things feminine. It's our imagination, psychic awareness. It's how we connect, how we emote, how we feel. But the moon is a very private part of us. It's who we are when the Jungian mask comes off. Okay, we're very sensitive, and Pisces rules the feet, the mucous membrane, the lymphatic nerve system, and also the pineal gland and melatonin, which balances your sleep cycle. So problematic moon can see problems in all of these or some of these if you're not careful. 12th house moon in Pisces is what I call a fractured soul. Okay, it's beautiful because there's just so much information coming from the other worlds, and you're like an emotional sponge, and you get all these messages from people around you, and you're an empath, and you can start really feeling all these things if you don't know how to shut yourself off or have protection around you, and this could be detrimental. And as I said, you want to be a bit of a hero. This is after all the sign of Jesus Christ, so you want to be the Christ in some way. It could have you looking after men or women that you rescue, and you want to heal, because internally you are a healer. No matter what, you're a healer. Your mother moon also means your mother, your instinctual habit patterns, your emotions, and your everyday, what you do, everyday habits. The moon in Pisces, not great with keeping habits. Mutable water, not great with keeping habits. Ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. So expansion, philosophy, psychology. You're always going to be a sort of, think of Robin Williams. He had his moon in Pisces, and Elizabeth Taylor has a sun in Pisces. So think of the difference also, the depth of which Robin Williams felt, and he had a sun in Cancer, I think, so very strong. Don't know his ascendant, but could be Pisces also, never know. So you have to understand that moon, it's good in the water triplicity, okay, and does not do well. So moon in Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio, although moon does very difficult position in Scorpio, but with Pisces, it makes you very imaginative, very full of fantasies, full of fairy tales and all of that. But you can be self-pitying, you can be theatrical, you can play the victim or the martyr, because you sacrifice so much, but you're very earnest, very honest, very naive in a sense, very open to love, compassion, empathy, psychic awareness. And wherever we have Pisces and the energy of the 12th house, there's trauma. So the moon being your mother, you may have been traumatized in your childhood about some fear to do with your mother, and you're very perceptive to other worlds. Your mother may have even been incarcerated. Many Pisces 12th house moons mother may have expired at a young age, or maybe a drug addict, may not be available in the sense that they'd expect their mothers to be involved. They were not in some sort of way, and this brings about a fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection that can play out through your life, play out throughout your life. And this can have you, put a shell or put some kind of boundary between people and you, and not really show your vulnerable deep self. This can have you putting on masks. And there's definitely, Pisces is dreams, so dreams take you to other realities, connecting you to your ancestors. But this can see you, indulging in alcoholism or drug abuse. If you're not careful, if you don't know how to just stay away from the world and its noise, then it has the potential to destroy you. Okay, if you perceived your mother as an enemy and she was not available in your childhood especially, and if she was not available to you, and these are the fears of Pisces 12th house moon, then it's time to do the forgiveness meditation. So now Sun in Taurus. The Sun is our inner vitality. It is our soul's contract, why we are born. It is our, how we shine, how we lead, how we want the world to perceive us. And you have that in Venus through Taurus. Second house Sun. Second house is all about resources and income. Very strong place. Although Sun is not traditionally strong in Taurus, but Taurus is the energy of the bull, steadfast, disciplined, can be slow moving. So you have a nice balance of mutable, cardinal, fixed, cardinal being your rising, mutable being your moon, and fixed being your sun. So hopefully this balance is working out for you, and you've got fire, water, earth, which you need them to create. So you have the fundamentals of creation. Your Taurus is associated with banking, with beauty, with relationships. So if you're and Aries and Pisces don't have the staying power that Taurus has. It's got staying power, but Sun in Taurus, you can be very stubborn. You can be slow to change. That is something you need to work through, and possibly your Aries ascendant puts you in positions where you have to keep moving, and then the Pisces moon wants to retreat. Okay, and here you have the Taurus Sun that wants to build. This is the archetype of the builder. So you've got the archetype of the pioneer, you've got the archetype of the mystic, and you've got the archetype of the builder. So somehow, and also they say that 12th house moons are the most easily hypnotized. So, and working with past life regression can be very powerful for you. But you have a very beautiful appearance, I'm quite sure, with your moon and sun in Taurus and Pisces. And Taurus, Pisces are sextiling each other. So your sun and moon are in harmonious aspect in your natal chart, providing you that support that you need, hopefully. Second house sun will see you have money. But with Pisces moon, there's always a feeling of not having enough, not having, and sometimes dissipating, dissolution. The energy, or no matter how hard you build, you may sometimes feel like it's being taken away from you. It's dissolving. Neptune dissolves. That's why it rules oils and alcohol. Okay, so that's that. That was a bit about the Aries ascendant and Pisces 12th house moon, and a second house Taurus sun. So I hope you like that. Leave me a comment if you did, and hop over to my website to book a reading, and tinaheals.com, and see you soon. Please subscribe.